Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot.
First play taken, a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed here.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Michigan St. Spartans offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Movement here from the tight end. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That's caught. It's McCray. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Spartans look to keep this drive moving.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense
breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Throwing off play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He lets it rip. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, They've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a loss.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
One huge advantage here on 3rd and line for the defense is how long it takes your receivers to get downfield to get open. Here the defense is able to capitalize by getting to the quarterback and forcing that fumble.
Sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on a screen. Crosses the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Buckeyes are on the move here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The Spartans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught in the backfield, it's McCray. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
But setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught on the outside, it's McCray. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying. Up.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scored touchdowns in their last possessions. To throw, it's St. Clair. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Now, it wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
The offense now operating in empty. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's St. Clair. Over the middle, it's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
QB decides to keep it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle now for the offense. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Childs. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Spartans will send their punt team on the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Childs. Looks left and finds his target there. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice grab. It's White. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's White. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
He's again ripping through the defense. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up second and goal. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. And the Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Childs. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
He's got it, and run for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Spartans will have first and 10 here.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Hand it off for a draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. going to kick it away for the second time. And the ball rolls dead. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Refuses to go down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They finally bring him down. But what an explosive play that time.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Grab down the middle. It's McCray. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to scramble. Powering through a tackle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Here we go. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab near the sticks. It's White. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The sure hands. It's Graham. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. What a pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Scanning the field. It's Childs. He finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's McCray. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.